everybody, my name is Tyler Patterson. I'm the owner of a company called Powerhouse Investments LLC. I'm an 18-year-old foreign exchange trader, and I basically trade currencies in the foreign exchange market. So if you want to know more information about that, you want to be a part of my group, I am in partnership with I Am Mastery Academy. So you can hit me up on the prices of becoming one of my mentees and basically making money with me. But today we're about to get into the video, and this video is basically about to be on securing profits in the Forex market. One of the most important topics that you could cover before you ever hit a chart, before you ever know when to buy and sell. You need to know how to secure your profits, because even if you're taking signals from somebody else, and if you don't know what signals are, it's just basically a service that some groups offer where if you don't know how to trade or you don't have the time to learn how to trade, they simply tell you when to buy and when to sell so that you can still make money in the foreign exchange market, but you don't actually have to know how to trade. Now, just because you don't actually know how to trade, you still have to know certain things about your MetaTrader 4 and about pips and about Forex so that the signals that they are sending will actually be effective. So the signal part is kind of like, you can't know nothing. Like, you have to know something about Forex for it to be effective, because sometimes if I say something like, move your stop loss into entry, which I'm going to talk about today, some people have no clue what I'm talking about. And because, like, say you only purchase my signal chat, I'm not going to go over that with you. I'm going to assume that's something that you already know. If you're under my complete mentorship, that's something that I will go over with you. And that's how a lot of different people are. So you have to make sure that you're doing research beyond, oh, I know this Forex, $6.6 trillion. They said I can make money just from taking a signal, so I'm going to go do it. The signals are only going to be effective if you are proactive in taking the signals, which means if something doesn't look right, you asking the person, hey, is this trade still good? Or you're protecting your profits, which means if you're already up 50 pips, why is your stop loss not at entry, right? Why is your stop loss not in a place to where if the trade reverses, your profit is already set so that you don't have to worry about anything? You could literally set that and just walk away from your phone, and you know at the end of the day, even if you don't make money, you will not lose money getting into this trade. Oh. Okay, so it might be times in the video where y'all might not be able to understand the board. The board is more for a reference for me and not y'all, because I'm going to be verbally saying everything, but I want to make sure I remember. And plus, the boards just look pretty in the video. I wish I had my fat one, but I let one of my mentees steal it. So yeah, but yeah, so let's get into the video. So the pair that we're going to be using to secure our profits, or for the example's sake, is the pair USD CAD. I wish I could do it like live, but like I don't trade USD CAD. It's just like the first pair that popped up into my mind when I thought about doing this. So the pair that we're using is USD CAD, just for example's sake. So our entry point on USD CAD is 1.31495. That is the point where we went into our MetaTrader and we did a market execution in this trade. And after we did market execution, after our broker took their money out the cut, it started off with 1.31495. Now, if you want to actually know your entry point, like if you don't know how to find it, after you do market execution on a trade, you will literally see, like, under that market execution, it will literally tell you like where you got into that trade at, and then it will have an arrow that points you to where price is at now, right? So the first number under the pair name will be like whatever you got in at, and then it'll have an arrow, and then it'll say like where price is now. So rule number one, always set parameters on your trade. So especially if you're taking signals and you're a novice trader, always set a stop loss and to take profit when you are getting into trades. That is like one of the first ways that you can kind of walk away and like live your life while you actually have the trades inside of your MetaTrader. If you don't have parameters, that means price can just go anywhere. It could be in profit 100 pips. You didn't set a stop loss, so you come back and then it reversed 100 pips. Now you mad because you in a red when you could have easily had your MetaTrader take you out in the blue had you set a take profit and a stop loss. So make sure that you're always doing that, right? Make sure that you're always doing that. After you are up 15 to 20 pips in a trade, move stop loss to break even, right? Move stop loss to break even. So how you will know if you're up 20 pips in a trade, I actually did an example, right? This is for buying and selling. So moving your stop loss to to your entry point or break even. Break even is another word for entry point. So moving your stop loss to the entry point will be the same whether you're in a buy or a sell. But basically, you'll know you're up 20 pips when this third number right here. The third number on USD CAD represents, when this number changed, that's kind of 10 pips. So going from 1.31495 to 1.31595 is 10 pips. Going from 1.31495 to 1.31395 is 10 pips in the opposite direction. So you will know you're up 20 pips for the buy once price gets up to 1.31695, or for the sell once price is at 1.31395. So I just said like a whole bunch of numbers, so I'm gonna break it down a little bit more. So like I said, the third number in this represents the pips. I don't want to like do it too hard because I don't want this to fall. So 1.31495. That's not how I really write, but as y'all can see, as I was writing that, it was shaking, and I don't want it to fall during my video. I feel like that's very unprofessional. So yeah. So I'm gonna break it down even simpler, okay? So current price, entry point 1.3495. If you are in a buy, you want the numbers to go up. If you are in a sell, you want the numbers to go down, right? So if you see blue on your screen, whether that's a buy or a sell, that now means you're in profit if you see blue on your screen. Now, if you are trying to figure out if you are up 15 to 20 pips yet, all you have to do is add, right? So you're going to start with the third number, and you're going to either add, plus 15. Say if it's for the 15 pips, you're going to add plus 15. That's going to give you 1.1645. Or if it's the 20 pips, then it's going to be, or if it's 20 pips, you're going to add 20. So 20, boom. And then that's when you're going to get 1.3695. That's for a buy. Now, if you on a sell, you're going to subtract instead of add. And if you subtract 15 from that third number, you're going to get 1.31345. And then if you subtract 20 pips, you're going to get 1.31395. So that's basically how you can see like where your pips are in terms of a trade, specifically with this pair. So, like I said, after you are up 15 to 20 pips in a trade, move your stop loss to break even. That's how you can figure out if you're up 15 to 20 pips. When you move your stop loss to break even, you moving into the entry point, which is the original place that you entered. This is only for Forex pairs. So if you trade gold, if you trade, oil, Bitcoin, you can still move your stop loss to break even and in profit, but you're going to do it at like more pips ahead, like if you up 50 pips or up 100 pips or something like that. So all of this is only for Forex pairs. Rule number 3, after you are up 20 to 30 pips in profit, move your stop loss 10 pips into profit. So to know if you 20 to 30 pips in profit, what you're going to do, say you on a buy, you're going to add maybe 30. So 30 pips in profit is 1.31795. So after your 30 pips in profit, you're going to move your stop loss. You're going to modify. So you literally go into MetaTrader, hold down the trade that you're actively in, and then it's going to have a modify button. You're going to modify it, and you're going to erase the stop loss that you had before. And then instead, you're going to put your stop loss 10 pips into profit. So 10 pips into profit will be 1.31595. And you just add the 10. If you're selling, you're going to subtract. So 30 pips in profit will be 1.31195. And so then you're going to move your stop loss to 1.31395 to put it 10 pips into profit. And basically, every 10 pips in profit you continue to go, you're going to move your stop loss 10 more pips in profit. So if you see, you know, and literally all you have to do is move the third number up or down. It's not as hard as like I kind of made it seem. All you have to do is move the middle number up or down. So, you know, if you're 50 pips in profit and you want to put your stop loss 20 pips in profit, add 2. Then if you're 60 pips in profit and your stop loss is already at 1.31495, no, 1.31695, because you already moved this 20 pips in profit and you want to move it 30 pips in profit, you just go up one more number, which would be 1.3795. And you just keep on doing that until you hit the take profit on your trade. So yeah, y'all, that's basically it. That's how you're going to secure profits. That's how you're going to stop losing money. Don't be scared to move your price to break even, because remember, $0 is better than seeing a red screen. I would rather see 0 than see negative 100, negative 200, blown account. I would rather see all of that. So make sure that you are securing your profits. That's a really big, important part of Forex trading. Something that I feel like a lot of people don't even touch on or talk about. Everybody just want to teach people how to master a chart, but what's the good of mastering a chart if some news come out, you don't got your stop loss and profit, now you done lost everything that you just made just because you didn't know that news was coming out and you didn't secure your profits. So you guys, make sure you're doing that. All my social medias will be over here. And if you are planning on joining my group, just hit me up on any social media platforms. Please comment, subscribe, and blow me up on my YouTube platform so I can continue to reach other people can continue to find my videos and etc. And thanks.